Okay, and we're back. Now, we are in a race against time as the whiteout is near. I didn't really think about it. Oh, people are dying. We really need to get our food back up because we're in a really bad spot. So let's go ahead and just run into it. So we need to prefab. We need a bunch of prefab. So we're gonna have to say no to all the goods now. We're just gonna focus on prefab and only prefab. We're not in a situation where we can worry about it anymore, so let's just up that real quick. We got plenty of heat stamps, which is good. We're definitely in a really bad spot right now, and this emergency shift is killing people, so we're gonna turn that off real quick. Oh, game is saving. Alright. So right now, okay, so right now, I think we have a few weeks before the whiteout is here. I'm not sure exactly how long, but we're not in a good spot. We're not in a position to worry about people's income, but what we do need to worry about is a food district, and we need to get that up and running. Let's get that going. All these are broken out, so that's good. Do we have any more spots for food? Yeah, we got a little bit right here, so let's go ahead and break that out. Never mind, all this is broken already. Okay, we're gonna have that going. This is at 100%, or we're gonna put it at 100% right now. Man, we need a lot of food, because right now we don't have nearly enough. Let's go ahead and speed that up real quick. We also need lots of housing, so let's go ahead and look at that. We need a lot of prefab. We got a lot coming in, so we're good. Speed it up again. Okay, that alleviates some of our food. We're not quite there yet. Oh yeah, it's coming. It's coming close. We're right there. We're gonna have to put our food production on emergency shift in order to make the demands. And even then, I don't think that's gonna be enough. Okay. Let's go ahead and make this last food district in order to compensate for our small deficit. We also need a lot more heat. So let's rush to do that real quick. That's pretty much max. We're maxed out right now. Justice has no scabbard. Stalwarts. Steward, the Stalwarts have upgraded the automatons to respond to a specific frequency on their radios. They equipped the beasts with searchlights and speakers and mounted them patrolling the city to maintain order. The pilgrims believe this is absurd. Someone stole a bread roll yesterday and they nearly leveled the entire district, lumbering after them on the metal wretches, one cried. However, the numbers favored the stalwarts. Crime has dropped considerably. What should we do? Allow automaton patrols. Even justice does injury. We will not abide crimes here. Ban automaton patrols. Unchecked power will only yield further crime. What should we do? I think I'm gonna go ahead and ban this because that sounds really extreme. Okay. We're not quite there yet with our food. We're almost there. Let's go ahead and also make a housing district because we're right there. We still need more food, even this isn't enough. Waning trust. Trust crisis. Steward, the people no longer trust you. If the situation doesn't improve, the council will demand a vote of confidence, disrupting your leadership. If you fail that vote, it will be the end of your rule. You must raise trust to avoid the vote of confidence. The steward must not fall. Okay. Yeah, we are in a bad spot right now. We don't really have the means in order to alleviate that, but right now, we're in a really bad spot. I'm not 100% sure we're gonna make it. A lot of people seem like they're gonna die, and that's really bad. We also don't have enough oil, which is really bad. Yeah, people just keep running into the city. We're not gonna make it at this rate. Do we have any more spots for food? I think that's literally it. I mean, there's one spot right here, but I don't think we can make that. We don't have nearly enough. As for housing, we're really short on that too. This is the make or break it point at this point, because we're I think that's roughly how many days? A week, 2 weeks left before before the whiteout shows out. Okay, let's go ahead and oh, we need a little bit more prefab. Okay. A lot of people are mad at us. We're gonna go ahead and turn on our generators overdrive real quick. And the surplus injectors.
Beware of frostbite. Keep your base and ears covered.
We can make a couple more houses, so let's go ahead and do that. We're pretty close to meeting all the demands. I think we can make one more. Oh, not that. We're gonna be right there, boys. Where is that a dangerous level? That is, what is this? Housing district. How's that at where? Oh my goodness, people keep showing up and showing up. We need to break more ground. Game saving. Okay, we need a couple more houses, which were right there. Okay. People just keep showing up when we don't have any more places to put food. Even with all our foods at a surplus, we just don't have enough. We're gonna have to turn that off. Oh. Deteriorating infrastructure, problems in the city. Steward, the endless cold and accumulating ice take a heavy toll on our districts. Steel grows brittle and cracks. Wood deforms and splits. Wind batters our city. We need a steady supply of materials to maintain our infrastructure, to steep them in squalor long enough, and our districts would deteriorate at a moment's notice, as one did just now. High squalor will continue to deteriorate our districts until it's brought down. Yes, because we're using so many resources right now. Because we're throwing everything in at the whiteout at the moment. I mean, I guess we could make a couple extraction districts, which I mean that'll alleviate some of it. But yeah, we're using a lot of materials. We're just in such a crap situation where we were trying to fix everything at the same time.
The stalwarts have once again calibrated all city clocks.
Yep, it's
Please
getting colder
ensure
and
all
colder and
personal
colder.
timepieces are aligned.
Uh, Oh, that's really bad. You have lost your people's trust. The end is near. Your people revile you and demand you leave office and the city. You have one last chance to save yourself. However, a few kind hearted souls have considered the others to put your stewardship to a vote. If you win this vote, the people's trust will be restored. If you lose, your days are over. You may call it yourself at once. If not, the delegates will hold it without you when they next convene. Pass vote of confidence before you are removed from office. You have lost all trust and will soon be disposed. Pass a vote or of confidence before you are removed from office. Hold the vote. I will convince the delegates to give me another chance. You may negotiate to ensure you win the vote. Resign. They are better off without me. Your path ends here. Well, I want to hold the vote. This is pretty much my last chance. This says 20 weeks. The whiteout will be here right before that happens, so I think we're gonna have to go ahead and just hold the vote and hope that we can make it. Yes, we have the generator off, or not the overdrive off. Our infrastructure is crumbling. This is really bad. Right now we're pretty much at the end. We don't really have a choice as to what we can and can't do. Tension is notable. It's really crappy. I think at this point we just gotta wait and see. We're not in a good spot right now. Um, so let's go ahead and turn this off. This will reduce prefab, which will in turn give us more material. We don't need that much prefab anymore. Okay, let's build one more housing district, and I think that's gonna be pretty much it before the storm gets here. All right, this is it. This is the end. We didn't do our best, but well, we did our best, but we didn't necessarily make it. You have been exiled. End of the road. When they came for you, your guards looked the other way. Forcibly removed from office by an angry mob, you have been sentenced to be exiled to the Frostland. You are never to return to the city under penalty of death. Some of your supporters follow you out into the snow, turning back one by one until you are left alone. Trust fell to an unsustainable level. You have fallen. Okay. Yeah, we didn't make it. We'll give it another shot and see if we can make it to the end on this save. If not, I'll do a completely new run until I can show you guys the ending. But for right now, I'm gonna try one more time and see how long it takes me to potentially get it on this save. If not, then I'll have to start a brand new one off camera. So if you will just bear with me for a moment. Okay, survive the incoming whiteout. It's going pretty bad. Those left behind, the whiteout, steward over the howling winds of the whiteout. The pilgrims have accused the stalwarts of indoctrinating pilgrim children into their youth program. Since the other pilgrims left, kids began leaving for the stalwarts in droves. Pilgrims assert that the stalwarts are trying to swerve the children into their ranks before the pilgrims' mentors return. But the stalwarts maintain that these children have been abandoned, left adrift with no role models to guide them. I lost my daughter last winter, one stalwart says. When I spoke with Abigail, well, it was like talking to my little girl again. What should we do? Punish the stalwarts. The stalwarts will lose members. There was no ill intent. I will not punish altruism. These children have been abandoned. The stalwarts will gain members. Hmm. Also, this is based off of an event that happened. I didn't record it because I didn't think it would be super important. But the pilgrims had left and they demanded to have some supplies in order to find more supplies for us to survive the whiteout. Those guys, I did give them stuff so they could come back. So I want to go ahead and punish the stalwarts for this because, like, I don't really want the kids to, you know, not think about their families, considering this is their way of life with the pilgrims. Like, they're doing it for the city. This is what they think they're doing is right, and I want them to continue to believe that, even if I don't agree with it, because this indoctrination is not cool. Yeah, we could continue building into the city, but I'm not gonna go do that. I'm just gonna go ahead and just speed it up. People are getting injured. Keep sending oil over. We're not meeting food demand right now. Running out of oil. Storm leaves. All negative effects are removed. Okay, what now? We survived, right? Oh, there we go. Whiteout's still a threat. Chapter 3. Ice turns to steam as the whiteout wanes, but it's clear that we are far from keeping New London warm forever. The whiteouts are not gone. What will we do if the horrors of the whiteout years return? Asked the stalwarts. If we want to withstand them without fear, we must improve the generator even more, and that will require a great deal of cores, dozens. We only know of one site with so many cores, the metal roots of Winterholm's ruined generator. Our current generator will not be enough. We need to colonize Winterholm to get more cores to upgrade the generator further. We need to change our plans. Find Winterholm ruins. Prepare Winterholm for colonization. Colonize Winterhome. Past the gorge in the Cursed Valley lies the failed city of Winterhome. Our scouts have avoided the ruins for years, yet without its cores we cannot upgrade the generator to its full potential. We must reach for Winterhome and chart the area around it. We should take the time to prepare the resources and workforce. Returning to Winterhome will pose significant challenges. I see. Okay. Well, we barely survived this whiteout. And now we need to find Winterhome. But I think we can do it. I think we'll be able to manage with what we got. We do have lots of areas that are damaged that we need to repair due to squalor and crime that happened around the city. Richard Dunham, 43, guard, filled with fury. I saw my Sam in him. Talking with him was like having one more day with my boy. Why don't they see it? His parents left him. Him and the others abandoned in the city for some selfish search for glory. I could have guided him. I could have made him strong. With what I know now, this time could have been different. No matter. I know when the time comes, he'll do as he's been taught. He'll choose me. Some of the stalwarts will never forget how they were banned from caring for the abandoned pilgrim children. Well, I think that's a good place to stop. That was a bit of an arduous journey going from a brand new playthrough getting all the way to Winterhome. I did make relatively the same decisions, though some things I didn't do the exact same, clearly because I had to, you know, make my city better. But for the most part, it was okay. So if you guys want to see any more, check out the channel. I'll catch you all later.